Alright guys, so I did a video yesterday about going back into work and about triggers, but I've recently in my life, I don't know how to express it, but I've dealt with my triggers, when your trauma kind of comes back up, you know what I'm saying? Your flashbacks and stuff like that, or I've had incidents, actually I've had a few occurring incidents that has happened to me lately, and so that's the only reason why I say a lot of the stuff that I say, because it's not like I'm trying to be a pain in the butt or anything like that, but I remember I was play fighting with Deshaun or whatever, and he was holding down my wrist or whatever, but then I had a flashback of the time I got raped when I first got down here in Florida. These are the traumas that I deal with, you know what I'm saying? This is real stuff, this is not a joke, we were play fighting, he was holding my wrist, and then there was another incident where he was I was relaxing, and then he started pulling on my leg and dragging me, and that's how it all started with my rape. The guy literally, he took my legs and he dragged me towards the edge of the bed, and then he pulled my pants down, you know what I'm saying? And he dragged me, and it was just crazy. So there's incidents, you know what I'm saying, that trigger my flashbacks. And I remember I had conversation with Deshaun, oh my gosh, I literally almost spazzed on you. If I didn't know who you were, or if I didn't remember where I was at the moment, I could have spazzed out and hurt you, because at the end of the day, in my head, all I can think is, oh my gosh, I need to fight, because here it was the moment popped up in my head, and it's real, People don't think situations like this is real. People don't think that people don't deal with stuff that trigger them, that affect their lives. And for me, I have a lot of sexual trauma. It is really, really bad. And at one point, I used to get a lot of flashbacks in my life, not just by sexual trauma, but things that have happened to me along the way in my life, you know what I'm saying? And the way that I've even dealt with guys, at one point it was so bad because I would not even look guys in the face, because I didn't want to deal with them, because they disgusted me. They made me feel sick to my stomach, looking at them, it was just gross, and it made me sick. And I just knew what kind of person they were. I knew what they would do. I knew that it's just nasty, especially when you know that a man, you could see the look of a man's face of, oh yeah, he'd sleep with a prostitute, or or how, yeah, I don't know, it's just this look, you just know the look of how the perversion of the nastiness that's there, it's there, and it's disgusting, and it creeps me out, and it makes me sick to my stomach. And for a while, it was really bad. It was really, really bad for me, and still, I've gotten better with the whole looking people in their faces thing, and nowadays, it depends on the person if I'll actually look at them in the face, because, sometimes, I can't. There's been other things, like I said, dating wise, I haven't, literally, it took me 2 years to decide that I was going to date my ex-boyfriend, who I moved down to Florida for, 2 years, because I wanted to make sure he had the right intentions for my life, because I don't have time for people to have bad intentions on my life, because I deal with a lot of struggles, and I'm not one of those people where you can just come into my life and date me, because I didn't have a regular life growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I come with issues, okay? I come with issues and I come with struggles, only because I have a lot of trauma. You know what I'm saying? So I have to protect myself because I know my trauma. But at least, I'm not one of those people where I'm like, okay, well, I have trauma, I know I have trauma, and I'm just gonna pin it on you even though I know I have it. No, I forewarn people. I let them know, I have struggles, I have problems, I have traumas, I have pains because of A, B, and C. But I don't but people, they usually are selfish and they bypass that. And so that's why it took me so long to date the person who I was dating. One of the last people I was dating, or it took me 2 years, because, at the end of the day, there's stuff that triggers me. You guys know I've been working on my cutting and my, trying not to commit suicide and stuff like that. I don't want to be triggered, and start cutting myself again, or I don't want to be triggered and try to commit suicide. People think this is serious, but in order for me to, a joke, but in order for me to stay healthy for Jasmine, there's certain things that can't occur. So if I'm going to allow you in my life, you know what I'm saying? You have to understand, I need to stay healthy for myself. And, I know it sounds selfish, but yeah, be selfish for me too. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of my life if you hear something in my life that you don't agree with and it's not matching up with what I want. Because if you hit my trigger in my life, it's not healthy for me. You know what I'm saying? Don't be selfish. Please don't be selfish, because I like my life, I value my life, but I have triggers, and something could set me off and cause me to go backwards, and I don't want to go backwards. Who wants to go backwards? I came a very long way, and I hate when people don't value you or value what it is that you're saying about your life. You know what I'm saying? And I know that some people be like, oh, well, it is inappropriate what was said to me. It's inappropriate, and nobody understands. At one point, it was so bad where I would only want to dress in things like turtlenecks, or I wouldn't even want to do my hair or wear makeup or look nice, because, and that was sad. Who doesn't want to look nice? I like to dress up. That's one of the things that I like to do. But if I can't dress up because you're going to, I'm going to feel uncomfortable because of you, that's sick. You know what I'm saying? I should not be able to dress up or put a little makeup on my face and do myself how I like to do myself, because I know that when I do, do my hair all nice, here I am. I like to wear my wigs and joke around with the residents at my job, they're like, oh, we switched your hair today, blah, blah, blah. I don't even want to do that anymore. It's sick because, it's sad because I can't, be myself, and for a while, that's how I was. I went back to, I reverted, and I shouldn't have to revert back into a place in my life just because people can't control themselves. That's not fair to me. It's not fair to me. So life is just so crazy. I'm actually going to be on time to work today, guys. I'm usually 10-15 minutes late, but I'm training. So Yeah, but it's like, it's real life out here, you know. People don't understand it. People don't get it, you know. And I mean, I just wanted to like add on to what I was saying, because like it's real life, you know. Like, this is not a game. This is my mental health. You know what I'm saying? For my own personal life, because I struggle with sexual trauma, and I'm not gonna sit there and not admit that I don't struggle with sexual trauma, and that I don't have, like, issues that stem from the traumas that I deal with, like